Hey, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. I'm Karen. Today's reading is their thoughts of you today. So what are they thinking and what are they feeling about you today? So we have 3 sets of cards. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Set of cards number 1 is the pink crystal. Set of cards number 2 is the yellow crystal. And set of cards number 3 is the green crystal. So take some time to tune into the energies of the cards and the crystals to see which one resonates with you the most. You can pause the video right now and then I'll get straight into your reading. Welcome to set of cards number 1. You've chosen the pink crystal. So this reading is looking really deeply into your person's thoughts about you today, what they're thinking, what they're feeling. So we've got the tarot and we've got tons of messages cards today, as well as looking at the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. So what they're thinking about you today. You have the 3 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups, Temperance, the 4 of Swords, and the Hierophant. Okay, so then we've got the messages from the heart cards. I'm selling these now on my website. They're going to be sent out in late September. So if you want to pre-order yourself a copy, there's links below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So, Destiny. Missed opportunity. Telepathy. Shatter. Missing you. And reunion. Okay, so their thoughts of you today. This person sees you in very high regard. They have deep feelings of love for you as well. They feel that you have a really powerful bond. It could be a twin flame union or really powerful soulmate connection. And they're really missing you today as well. There's a sense of something being a missed opportunity, or they feel like something changed in your connection that perhaps they're not so sure if they're happy about that. But overall, they feel this union still with you. Maybe your connection has evolved in some kind of way. 5 of Cups, they feel like something is lost, but they're still having hope is what I'm really feeling. But they may be overcoming some sort of heartbreak, or there was some sort of tower moment with this shatter card. Sudden change, shocking transformation, endings, wake up call, end of an era, blessing in disguise. Okay, so this person, they know that you have this unbreakable bond. You have a deep telepathic, multi-dimensional connection. So they know that and they trust in that overall. There's temperance in the middle. But in the mind, there's like the heart and soul versus the ego kind of thing. But I feel like this person, they either have an awareness of this, that this connection is about being heart-centered and about being balanced. Because there's the Hierophant here, a very spiritual card. But for some, they won't have like any idea about the spiritual aspect of this. But maybe they feel like you friend-zoned them or something. Maybe they feel like there's some sort of obstacle in the way of your connection now. Or maybe there was a separation between you, some kind of conflict. And this person, I feel like they're waiting for you to come back, or your energies to come together again. They're waiting for this reunion. They're missing you. They're yearning for you. They're reminiscing about the past in some kind of way, and they're feeling sadness, heartbreak. They're longing for you. They're pining. They're wanting to be close again. They may feel like energetically you've pulled back your energy, or they just feel like energetically there's a bit of a distance here, you know, whether you have consciously pulled back your energy or not. There may be other things going on in your lives that are kind of a priority right now. And so they're feeling sad. They're waiting to get back to a feeling of closeness with you. But they're okay. I don't feel like there's desperation in this person. I feel like they're a mature individual. And so they're healing right now from some sort of loss. But I feel like this person has an understanding that this change is actually helping in a positive transformation in your connection. They do realize that your connection is watched over by the divine with this destiny card here. They know your connection is fated, it's guided by spirit, and that you have a soul contract. They know that your connection is very divine and it's meant to be, so they're surrendering, and they know whatever is meant to happen will happen. They know you have this soul contract, this soul agreement. So for some that will be they just know that deep down subconsciously. For others they do have a conscious awareness of this, because many are quite spiritual. You know, they're doing the meditation here, taking time to go inwards, heal their heart, trying to be in balance, yoga. You know, there's a lot of spirituality depicted in these cards. So yeah, I feel like they're missing your energies, because for a lot of your connection, you really feel each other's emotions. You really feel and know each other's thoughts as well. And there's like this energetic bubble where you and this person are in union in that place, in the higher realms. So you're definitely soul family. You've shared many past lives together, and in the higher realms you're always one. So yeah, this person, they're waiting to, and they're wanting your connection when the time is right to come back to harmony. There's 3 cups spilt over here, but there's the 2 of cups still standing upright there. They're waiting for you to work together, kind of thing, with the 3 of Pentacles. This is also a very spiritual card. Traditionally it shows them building a cathedral. So there's very much a sense that you and this person are in some sort of separation or some sort of pause a little bit, but it's for you both to go inwards. It's so that your spirit guides, your soul family can work with you both as individuals and heal you, release certain blocks. Certain blocks or limitations or obstacles are being broken down between you and this person. But yeah, I definitely feel like they're feeling sad about some sort of missed opportunity. Maybe there's too many obstacles right now, or maybe this is they're just surrendering. They realize that they have to just trust the universe, and you know that you and this person can't force this connection to become something if it's not in alignment with your soul contract. So there's an acceptance of that, but a little bit of sadness as well. Yeah, they're just waiting to become close again as well. Okay, so let's look at some of the messages cards. Harmony is coming back, so that's really positive. This is Temperance again, number 14. So yeah, this person has faith that harmony will be restored in your connection. So Temperance normally shows the angels, the angel holding the 2 cups, and there's like pouring the water between both of the cups. So that's a oneness between you both, and again the angel's in control of that. So this person very much still feels like you're in that powerful union, but they're just wanting that flow, that energy that harmony to come back and you to feel close, and for your communication to start again. Whether that's telepathic or like physical communication. There's a lot of telepathy that goes on between you and this person. Please don't leave me out in the cold. So yeah, Five of Pentacles. They are a little bit afraid that this connection's like fading away or dying away. But I don't feel as though it is. Harmony is coming back. This is the love of a lifetime. This is the Lover's card. And again, in the tarot, that normally shows the angel watching over the lovers. So this person, they may be going inwards. They may be trying to seek reassurance from the divine about what's going on here. They may be trying to communicate with you telepathically. But I feel like you and this person in the higher realms, you're with your soul family, like almost like in individual healing quarters. You both need to heal from some sort of cycle that's ended between you, but it's so that your connection can move on to the next step, the next level of learning, the next phase. And deep down they know that. So it's just a matter of timing. They're waiting for the time to be right again. I will be the best version of myself for you, King of Pentacles. So this person, they have a lot of respect for you, a lot of love. They want to be honourable. They're thinking about how you make them feel really good. They're thinking about the times in the past where you made them recognise their importance. You made them recognise their good qualities about themselves. And you make them feel like $1 million. And so today they're really thinking about that. They're reminiscing about those times where they felt incredible. I love how you nurture me. Okay, so... and that is the Queen of Pentacles. So there's the King and Queen of Pentacles. Today they're really thinking about how you are counterparts, how you both nurture each other. They want to be the best version for you. They want to be respectful. They want to be honourable, dependable. And they want to work in harmony, work as a couple kind of thing. So you and this person may be light workers with the Three of Pentacles, working together to help a community or help the planet in some kind of way, sending out your love and your light. And they're missing how you nurture them, but there is very much a feeling of right now you're both healing in the higher realms, like individually at this time. No one will ever love me like you do, and no one will ever love you like I do. So yeah, they recognize that you have this really, really special union, this special bond where it's so unique, and the love is so intense. I feel like the love is on all levels. It's not just like a romantic thing. That may be in some cases what this person's coming to terms with. It's not a romantic thing. It's so much more than that. Your connection cannot be put in certain boxes that we have in existence in this 3D plane. It's too expansive for that. It's like it says in one of the Rumi Oracle cards, it's like trying to pour the ocean into a teacup. So I feel like maybe you and this person have let go of some sort of limitations. You're trying to limit this connection in some kind of way. And it ultimately led to feelings of pain and restriction and a lot of fears coming up. And then the universe may have shown you that this connection is much more expansive, or that you need to trust the divine. So this person, they do have a realization of that, just going with the flow right now. You've made me closer to spirit, and for that I am eternally grateful. Yes. So they are extremely grateful. They're extremely happy. It feels like heaven on earth. There's no words that can really describe how grateful and happy this person really is to feel so connected to your soul family and know that you're both from the same soul family. This person today is thinking about how you're so familiar. You and this person may kind of be racking your brains. Like, I see them like really thinking, trying to think like, have I met you before somewhere? Did I know you? Did our paths cross in the 3D in the past? They really feel like they recognize you so deeply, and it is because you're soul family members, and you've always been in that union in the higher realms from the day you were born. So there is that resonance so deeply with each other, but they're trying to figure out, did they ever like bump into you in the 3D, because you just look so familiar as well. I know we've shared many past lives together, so yeah, they're thinking about that. They're just thinking about your union on all these different levels today, and I feel like they think about that most days. It's just mind-blowing to them, because it's really opened their eyes to seeing life and reality on these multi-dimensional levels, and their old belief systems are falling away. That could be what's changing here with the Shatter card. Shocking transformations, wake-up call, end of an era. What do you think of me right now? So they're wondering, they have a little bit of fears that you're kind of forgetting them or something like that, but that's not the case for many of you, and they know that deep down. I miss what we had in the past. I often reminisce about those times. So yeah, very much missing you, very much missing the old energy, and I do feel that old kind of energy will return, that closeness, but it will be on a new level. You and this person have learned something very important recently. This is like the gap, the pause between the old and the new. So these are the My Soul's Desire cards. We are about to reunite. So yeah, they feel deep in their heart and soul that you will become close again very soon. You are my twin flame. So yeah, they're thinking that, you know, if they know that label or not, they're definitely thinking today about how your bond is so powerful. And in some cases, they'll be thinking that you're like a soulmate, but the label doesn't matter ultimately. I love your heart, your mind, your body, your soul. I love all of you. So they really adore you, and just thinking about you really uplifts them. Their energies just feel so heightened. There's very much a healing, nurturing energy between you and this person. So I feel like they're just trying to be still today, maybe meditate and reconnect with your energies, but there may be a lot going on for them in their day-to-day life, and so they're really thinking that they don't have as much time as they would like to really just meditate and connect more, and you know, have those kind of moments where you're thinking and feeling the other person's energy, and you know that they're feeling that at the exact same time, kind of thing. I feel like they're trying today to really connect with you on that level, in that place. I can't tell you how scared I am that you might have moved on. So yeah, in their mind, some doubts are cropping up today. That may be why they're meditating. That may be why they're trying to find peace and harmony, to reconnect with their heart and their intuitive knowing, so that their fears aren't getting the better of them. So they, in some cases, they may be spending some time in nature, or just doing whatever it is where they can really feel like they're connecting with the divine, with spirit, and with your energies as well. Yeah, look, I love our telepathic bond. I feel you with me every day. So today this person's really tuning in, or trying to take some time out to prioritize tuning into your energy, because they're just really missing you. Okay, so let's pull some messages out of the bag next. karmic contract. And this came out with this one as well. I want you back. Okay, so there may be like karma that this person or you're kind of dealing with right now. You may be going through a lot of difficulties in your individual lives, especially at this time. In the collective, a lot of people are having kind of like a lot of conflicts or things from the old really being stirred up before they fall away, kind of thing, tying up loose ends karmically. So this person may be going through a lot right now. Yeah, but I want you back. Again, they just really want that closeness again. But I'm hearing from Spirit that closeness will return when the time is right. It's like trying to get and feel close may feel like an uphill struggle, or going against the stream or going against the river right now. But that's because the river's going down. All these things are being purged and released on an individual level between you and this person. So once that's been completed, then the time will be right for you to naturally, your energies to flow back into feeling more of that oneness. Yeah, they're feeling a bit depressed because they're missing you. Yeah, and a bit scared in their mind. So that is why they're trying to chill out and go with the flow. And we have lessons in self-love. Okay, so this is the karma. This is what you're going through on an individual level right now. Lessons in self-love. So let's look at the divination dice. Frog. Okay, so they may be like wondering, like in their mind some doubts may be coming up, that maybe they feel like you've left them high and dry or something. Maybe they feel like you were just a frog and not the real deal, kind of thing. Maybe they feel like you've leapt away. It can also be them wanting to take a leap of faith, kind of thing. Or it reminds you of magic. They want this to transform like into something amazing. So those are some of the doubts in their mind. The octopus. Every time I see this, it reminds me of a meme that a really important soul connection sent me once, which was, I wish I was an octopus so I could hug you 8 times over. So this is like holding on. They're holding on to your connection. It's symbolizing the number 8 as well, that infinite bond. Okay, so they may be trying to have balance today. Some fears are coming up. It may be scaring them, and they don't want to feel scared. So today they're just, again, really trying to chill out, find balance, trying to connect with spirit and have faith, maybe trying to connect with your energies to have that feeling of oneness and seeking reassurance. Mountains. Okay, so it may feel like an uphill struggle right now for this person to try and feel connected, but again, it's because you're both in this time of being individually tended to by your soul family, is what I'm hearing. They're making a wish. They're wishing well. They're wishing for this reunion, for you to come back. They see you as their biggest wish, their dream come true. Their feelings go really deep, just like the well. They're trying to dig deep. And for some of you, it could be something to do with lockdowns that are keeping you in separation. To me, this looks like it could be like the virus. It looks like an amoeba as well. So I feel that's something to do with them realizing that maybe they have like a one-track mind, like their mind is continually trying to pull them into fears and taking them off the rails, kind of thing. And they're just really trying to dive deep into their emotions and connect with spirit. because that's very comforting and balancing for them. So let's finish off this reading by looking at the charms. What additional information do you need about what they're thinking about you today? Okay, so Harry Potter could be relevant for this person in some kind of way. They're thinking about the magic of your connection. They're thinking about how your connection is like a school. It's like Earth School. It's like lessons to do with reclaiming your powers, remembering your true self, just like Harry Potter. You know, Harry Potter was like, just thought he was a normal human boy kind of thing, and didn't know anything about witches, wizards and magic. And then literally like overnight, his whole world changes. He becomes awakened to the reality that he is a wizard and there's this whole other world. And this is like your person thinking about how their life has changed literally overnight since meeting you. And yeah, they're seeing it as this school that they're trying to develop and work. They're working on today, developing their like spiritual gifts, their spiritual powers, and maybe even studying or reading up on something to do with that, or your connection. And it just makes them feel like really amazing. But yeah, they may be at work today, focusing on career, finances, and maybe there's some sort of financial issues or something like that. In some cases, that's been a bit of a distraction recently. Cassette. So this can be about outdated thinking, the same thought patterns going round and round in repeat. But also it can be about like certain songs. They may be listening to music that reminds them of you. They may be, I'm hearing from Spirit, listening to kind of old teachings from the 80s, 90s, maybe even before that, like spiritual teachings. I feel like they are like studying or just trying to find out more about your connection or spirituality or whatever your connection has opened them up to. And yeah, they're feeling and they're embracing and wanting this transformation between you both so that you can come back into peace with each other. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to set of cards number 2. You've chosen the yellow crystal. This is your person's thoughts and feelings about you today. So we've got loads of tarot and messages cards, as well as looking at the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag. Okay, so what they're thinking about you today, you have the Two of Swords, death or transformation, the Moon, the Five of Wands, Ten of Swords. So they have a lot of fear today. And these are the messages from the heart cards. These are available for pre-order on my website right now. They're going to be sent out in late September. So if you want a copy, please check out the link below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So we have betrayal, butterfly, seeking reassurance, bitterness, ghosting, engagement. Okay, so very intense energies, very fearful energies this person's in today. Okay, so they've ultimately are fearing that you're stabbing them in the back in some kind of way. They're fearing some sort of betrayal, so they're confused. I feel like this is a head versus heart. This person's going through a lot of turmoil in this confusion. Maybe they feel like they're at some sort of crossroads. In the Death card, it's like it's trying to cut the ties. So this person, they may be feeling very fearful and wanting to kind of run away. That is being depicted here in the Ten of Swords, someone running away. Five of Wands, there may be conflict between you both or ghosting. And the Moon is just fears and illusions. I feel like this person, their mind is creating a lot of fearful illusions that they're believing are real a lot of the time, and it's really blocking them from their heart and their inner knowing. And so this person takes flight quite a lot. There's a witch here flying away as well. Yeah, look, this person today, whatever anxieties they're having about your connection, they're really blowing them out of proportion in their mind. The cat's looking in the water, and the reflection is this huge panther. So it could be like stubbornness within this person as well. There could have been a recent conflict between you, and this person's feeling bitter today. It says anger, resentment, jealousy, silent treatment, arguments, cold shoulder, ghosting, criticizing. So maybe this person's giving you the cold shoulder right now. They feel like there's some sort of betrayal. Or they know that you feel that there's a betrayal if they're running away. It says deception, lies, heartbreak, stabbed in the back, separation, breakup, cheating, third party. Okay, so they may feel that they hurt you a lot. They know that their thoughts get in the way. Their thoughts create all this paranoia or stories in their mind. And so maybe sometimes they're lashing out at you. They're being overly like defensive, and or it could be the opposite. They could be stonewalling you. They could be ghosting you, bottling up their feelings, giving you that silent treatment, and they're very confused. They're like, do I run away from this connection, or do I continue to try and work through the issues? There seems to be a lot of obstacles here, a lot of power struggles perhaps, or it could be someone's in their shell and the other person's trying to get them to come out of their shell. And this person, that they fear, they're not sure of their own feelings because they're feeling this pressure of being pulled out of their shell. They're feeling this pressure to be sure of their feelings, but the more they feel pressured by you, the more they're stuck in uncertainty. So maybe that's creating a lot of conflict, a runner and chaser, and they're sort of blaming themselves. They feel like maybe there's something wrong with them because they're having so many difficulties in opening up. I feel like this person is a bit of an introvert, or just it's like trying to get blood out of a stone, trying to get them to open up about their feelings. And so maybe they lash out at you if you try and get that out of them, or they just run away, but they keep returning to you. So maybe you've just gone through some sort of tower moment with this person, and they're being stubborn right now, but at the same time, I don't feel like they're fully like cutting the ties with you. We have seeking reassurance. They are wanting to know the future, you know. There's still a little bit of hope here. They are scared of losing you. They're wanting to feel secure, and they're missing you. They want to be close. So yeah, I feel like this person, they have tried to be secure and balanced and stable, but this person has a tendency to overthink things, and all fears from their past are kind of being projected into your connection, obviously subconsciously. They don't want that. They do want peace and harmony and happiness, but they're not sure how to achieve that. I feel like this person has no idea why these fears come up, or what's going on, or why there's so much triggering in your connection. They wish there was harmony, but this person, Spirit is actually saying it is important that this person runs away, because then they go into solitude, and then that gives them the space to understand their own feelings, and that's when they come back. But they keep running away because they're feeling pressured to feel certain things, or do certain things, or be a certain way. And then they're thinking, well, is that how I genuinely feel? Or am I just feeling pressured into being this way? And then all the uncertainties come up. Maybe they feel like they're kind of faking it to appease you. And then, yeah, they just become very unsure, Two of Swords. And so there's a lot of instability. They don't feel like they're trusting their feelings, basically. And so, yeah, there's this head versus heart going on today. And we do have engagement, though. Getting engaged, deeper commitment, marriage proposal, the next phase in a relationship. So, yeah, they're wanting to re-engage. They are wanting that balance, that harmony, and the butterfly. They're wanting a transformation of your relationship, a freedom from these blocks. They're trying to seek understanding, and they want growth and strength, and they want to be trusting in their feelings. But it's very much a struggle right now. Maybe they can't see clearly today because they feel like they either betrayed you or you betrayed them. Maybe they sort of trust in you more when you just take a step back and you relax and you don't try and micromanage the connection. But maybe you tried to micromanage, or you showed like anger or annoyance that it was hard for them to express themselves or something. You expressed some sort of disappointment in one of their struggles, and then maybe that was a huge like tower moment. It felt like a betrayal. They feel like they can't trust you, like they feel like perhaps you're going to blame or criticize them every time they make a mistake. So basically this person, I'm sensing they feel kind of like they're messed up. They've got a lot of problems, and it's really, really just making them feel bad about themselves. Maybe they feel like there's something wrong with them and they'll never be able to heal that, or they'll never be able to be normal or something like that. And so they're running away from that. Your connection is highlighting their blocks, and the ego, you know, doesn't ever like to admit blocks, and it's painful for this person to realize just how much healing they still have to do. Maybe they feel like they healed a lot and they were almost fully healed or something, and then something else gets triggered in your connection, and then they realize there's still like so much more left to heal. They've only done the tip of the iceberg kind of thing, and it's just overwhelming, and it brings them a lot of sadness. So what else are they thinking about you today? I want to be with you forever. Wow, the 10 of Cups. So that's really positive. That is their goal, that is their dream, but there's just a lot of struggles. There's a lot of triggering in your connection. You have the Death card, Major Arcana, and the Moon. So this connection is definitely meant to bring up the subconscious wounds and fears into the conscious awareness, so you can transform those blocks. 2 Major Arcana cards here, and those are things that are soul contracts. So yeah, this is a very challenging connection, but we have Butterfly, all about the transformation. I'm not sure what to choose, 7 of Cups. So yeah, this person keeps falling back into uncertainty, or they feel pressured by you in some kind of way. So today, yeah, they're feeling uncertain. They're like, should I stay? Should I go? Are these obstacles, you know, are we able to overcome them, or is this pattern of pain just going to keep repeating itself? They want to go into their man cave today, and they're really trying to reflect upon your connection and make sense of it and make a decision about it. Change is scary but worth it. So this is the Death card again, or transformation. They are seeing today, they're understanding the good qualities of your connection in terms of growth. They feel like they're maturing through your connection. They feel like they are becoming a better version of themselves, but maybe sometimes they relapse into bad habits or self-destructive kind of ways, and maybe that's happened recently and they're running away because they feel like they betrayed you, kind of thing, and that's so painful for them. But they want to make a change, they really do, but they're just trying to think how to do that, how to heal this. You are my soulmate, 6 of Cups. So yeah, in their heart, beneath all their fears, beneath all the conflict or difficulties and struggles you've been through, they know that you are their soulmate. They know that there's an innocence underneath everything that's been triggered up between you both, and they want a reconciliation. This is someone from your past returning to your life, the 6 of Cups. And please don't leave me, the 8 of Cups. Wow. So yeah, maybe they feel like you're leaving them and they're feeling stabbed in the back. 8 of Cups is the card about walking away, and in this card it shows someone running away, or maybe they feel like you pushed them away or told them to go or something like that. So these are our eternal love cards. I became obsessed with you and it scared me. Yeah, obsession, that's the mind again, the overactive thinking. This person, their thoughts make them feel all over the place and a total emotional roller coaster. So they were overthinking everything, making a lot of fears come up, and it all just became too intense, too scary. So I feel like they've taken space. They may have run away to try and find balance within themselves again. You are always my number one and always will be. So yeah, they do see you as their soulmate. They see you as the one for them. They recognize that so much growth has occurred through your connection, but at the same time, that change, that transformation is very scary when all the triggering happens in the moment. I am a mess. I don't even know how to love myself or have a healthy relationship. Yeah, so this connection is highlighting how they feel that they are a mess. They have this story attached to themselves that there's something wrong with them. They're a mess. They mess up this relationship. So that, yeah, there's like a tangle of karma that's being worked through within your connection. So yeah, it's very like complicated, very challenging right now. And sometimes, or quite often, this person just needs to get away to try and find a sense of stability again and understanding before they come back. And this may be a cycle that keeps repeating. Past life karma is causing a deep rejection fear that I'm not even consciously aware of. So yeah, in your past lives, there were painful things that happened, and those fears have bled through into this lifetime, and they have this deep fear of rejection deep down, and they're rejecting themselves basically. They feel that they're not normal or something. They feel like they can't have like a healthy relationship. This may be someone that has an avoidant attachment style. I don't know why, but I always doubt your love for me. So yeah, that's what triggers them. A fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection. Maybe this person takes everything as being stabbed in the back. They feel everything's a rejection or something. My soul's desire cards. Wow, I'm ready. I don't want to fight this anymore. So yeah, this person's trying to become much more mindful of their thought patterns that are destructive, and much more mindful of not reacting and breathing through those fears, so to speak, and trying to come back to a balanced place so they can interact with you from a balanced, heart-centered space. I can't bottle up my emotions any longer. This is really positive. The transformation that's occurring is them being able to be more of their true self, take the mask off, open their heart, let their guard down basically with you. So today you may actually hear from them, that you may hear an apology, you may hear them express their feelings, or this is just what they're thinking about today. They're thinking about how they could communicate their truth, or how they could maybe reach out and make amends. I want to wake up beside you every day. Yes, this person wants to work on your connection. They want harmony. They want to feel that peace of, you know, going to bed every night with you and waking up, and that kind of family or harmonious like relationship. I've not been taught how to express my feelings, so yeah. They're trying to make sense of their feelings today because they were taught from childhood onwards to bottle up their feelings. I feel like they've had a struggle trying to interpret their emotions throughout their life. And so maybe you've been trying to get them to express their feelings, but they haven't been able to put those into words, or put their feelings into a sentence kind of thing. And they kind of just clam up in those moments, but they're trying to overcome that and really think about their feelings and what they mean and how to express them to you. No one is like you. You are so incredibly special to me. Wow. So they're really respecting you. Maybe they're realizing their mistakes today. They're realizing that took you for granted at times. Maybe they're feeling like they don't deserve you because you've been very patient and understanding with them. They're feeling today that they're very lucky to have you in their life, and they want to do right by you and right by this connection. So let's pull some messages out of the bag next. Controlled. So yeah, they're very much controlled by their fears. And they're worried, their fear is about being controlled. So yeah, if you're trying to get them to come out of their shell, or trying to get them to come closer, or trying to get them to do anything or feel a certain way, they're seeing that as being you trying to control them, and they need to come to their own conclusions. This person needs a lot of space and time sometimes to really understand their own feelings for you and become confident, and in a way where, you know, it's coming from them and not because they're feeling pressured to feel certain things or do certain things. They're connecting with you and your higher self today. They're trying to seek reassurance, wanting to know how you feel by connecting with your energies. Yeah, different paths. They're like, they do have some thoughts still, like, are you meant to go down different paths, or are you meant to continue to work on the connection? They do want to work on it, but yeah, right now today their thoughts are still a bit unsure. Yeah, chasing has been the problem here. They don't like you chasing them. They feel hunted down kind of thing. It doesn't feel like their choice to open up and express their feelings, so they're running away. Whatever we chase runs away. You make me feel so alive. Okay, so despite everything that's going on, all this triggering is making them become more aware of their true self. It's making them realize that they are healing and releasing a lot of things, even though it's very challenging. Let's look at the divination dice. They want to be your king. They want to be the best version of themselves for you. This is also about the crown chakra is opening within this person. They're seeing the truth by taking distance and space. And this is blue, so you will hear from them. They want to communicate with you. Today they're thinking about how to approach that. So I see this as like the Matrix, the red or the blue pill. Blue pill meaning illusions and comfort zone. Red pill meaning truth and challenges. So when they run away, there is a part of them that wants to take the blue pill and just step back into their comfort zone. And I feel like they're feeling bitterness and resentment towards you because they're like, this connection is so difficult. But, you know, it's not your fault. It's like the soul contract. But I do feel they're going to be taking that red pill of truth and continuing with this challenging relationship with you so that they can see more of the truth and become more of who they are. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of arguments or conflicts between you, and they're seeing you as a troll. There's misunderstandings, like they feel like you're attacking them with your words or something, and you may feel like they're doing the same. The map, treasure map, okay? So yeah, they're willing to go down this journey. They're trying to find the map, the way into harmony with you. So they're really thinking about that a lot today. And yeah, Hermes, the messenger. You may hear from them, or they're thinking about how to approach you with some sort of communication. They want to come back into your life. So let's finish this reading with the charms. What additional information do you need to know about this person, about what they're thinking and feeling about you today? So yeah, they may go into their shell a lot, but they're thinking about, just like this hedgehog, they're very shy creatures, but they're thinking, how can I open up to you? And it's got the rosy pink cheeks, so they feel embarrassed about being vulnerable with you. But you know, this hedgehog isn't rolled up in a ball. They want to open up to you. They want positive change with this fan. This is like the Wheel of Fortune, but it's like that fan is like a powerful energy. They feel pushed away. They may push you away. There may be the kind of like this bullying kind of fears, but it's just the triggering. It's just all the fears that are coming up and being projected. And in those moments, maybe you and this person can't really see clearly, but they want to mend your connection. We have a sewing machine. This is saying they feel that you're cut from the same piece of cloth, and there's a bond between you, like the sewing machine literally bonds two pieces of fabric together kind of thing. They want to mend your connection. They don't want to cut the ties, because that death card showed the ties being cut, but they don't want to. Or if you have tried to cut the ties and you're broken up, they want to get back together. They want to mend this. Today they're really going inwards. This lantern represents the hermit. They're trying to really discover the truth. The moon and the star. They want a healing of their subconscious that is sabotaging and causing all these difficulties. And we have this glass of wine. This is like the Ace of Cups. They're trying to see your connection as the glass is half full rather than half empty. And they want a new beginning in love. They're trying to have that self-love. They're trying to just reconnect with the heart knowing rather than the mind kind of thing today, so that you can have this new beginning when the time is right. They want this new beginning to be really soon as well. I'm definitely feeling that. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye. Welcome to Center Cards number 3. You've chosen the green crystal. We're looking deeply into your person's thoughts and feelings about you today. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot, I believe. So we've got the tarot, we've got tons of messages cards, as well as looking at the divination dice, the charms, and pulling messages out of the bag as well. So a lot of information is going to come through. So what are their thoughts and feelings about you today? 7 of Wands. The Hermit. The High Priestess. The 9 of Cups. And the 10 of Pentacles. So these are the messages from the heart cards. These are available for pre-order on my website. They're going to be delivered in late September. So please check those out. The details are below this video in the description box and in the pinned comment. So you have wounded, fear, heartbreak, wow, cat and mouse, lock and key, and love call. Wow, okay, so there's definitely a theme here. Today it's almost like they're starting out with a lot of fearful thoughts, but then by the end of the day they're feeling much more calm. I feel like with the High Priestess being in the middle, they're going to come to some sort of epiphany, and in the 9 of Cups, she's meditating and in nature. So maybe this person's going to spend some time in nature. There's meditation here as well, Hermit. Or they're just spending some sort of alone time or connecting with their intuition or spirit. Or maybe even in some cases watching a pick a card or a tarot reading. And they're seeking like reassurance of your connection, and they're going to find that reassurance. So today it's almost like there's some thought patterns that are coming up to try and knock this person off their feet. This is their doubts, their fears, their worries, wounds from the past coming up, and fears or things like that. So they're really going inwards, the Hermit. They're trying to connect on a deeper intuitive level. Because what they want with you is that 10 of Pentacles, the happy family life, having it all, the harmonious relationship, the happy home. This is what they're daydreaming about with you, having with you today. That is their overall goal for your connection. 9 of Cups. So they may even be meditating or trying to work with the law of attraction today, or just being more peaceful because they know that when their fears come up, it can be destructive to the connection. So they're trying to stay faithful, hopeful, connecting with the divine, maybe even working on trying to release attachment or neediness or the fears. They're trying to keep their heart open and believe in the divine, that the divine is going to bring this union between you both. So yeah, it's almost like their thoughts and then their heart truth. So their thoughts are trying to knock them off their feet. Their thoughts initially today are very destructive. The wounds are coming up. Intense emotional pain, fear, depression, emotionally unavailable, scared, defensive, triggered, healing, and fear, fight, flight, or freeze, excessive worrying, stalling, running, avoidance, sleepless nights, thinking worst case scenarios, and heartbreak, intense sadness, grieving, loss, separation, regrets, betrayal, crying, mourning. So therefore their thoughts are very fearful initially, but they're standing their ground. They're actually feeling proud of themselves today because they're standing their ground against their fears. And I feel like they're keeping their heart open. Their mind can kind of be like this cat and mouse, runner and chaser, fear of intimacy, fear of abandonment, hot and cold, roller coaster of emotions triggering. This person has a realization that they need to have faith in the divine, because when they're just trying to find the answers in their mind, it's like the mind doesn't know the truth of this connection. Only the soul does. So reconnecting with the heart space is allowing this person to stop their thoughts from racing and being all over the place. There's a crab coming in here, and the cat is like shooing it away, trying to protect this person. So this is like this person's trying to protect themselves from that overactive mind that's very sabotaging. So lock and key, yeah, they're going to feel very proud because they're going to have that peace. They're then learning how to have that peace and trust in this connection. They're surrendering, they're allowing this to really happen through the way that the divine wants it to happen for both of your highest good. So with this lock and key, they feel that you're the perfect fit. And today they're continuing to open their heart to you. They're thinking about union and that you have divine love. So this person is thinking that you're soulmates or twin flames, and they're trying to connect with a loving bond that you have in destined relationship. Maybe in the past this person has had very kind of negative or pessimistic thoughts, or they've jumped to negative conclusions in your connection, and it's caused a lot of upheaval, a lot of tower moments, a lot of conflict, misunderstandings and struggles. So now they're just trying to not let their mind get the better of them. They're trying to trust in your connection. And we have love call, getting in touch, expressing love, telling you their feelings, missing you and reaching out. So you may hear from this person, or they're thinking about how to reach out, how to express love. They're hearing the love call from the divine as well, like they're really being reassured to have faith, like powerful faith in your connection. So let's look at some messages cards. I'm figuring things out, and that is the Hermit again. So yeah, they're figuring things out. They're learning how to have a healthy relationship with their mind. They're figuring out how to reconnect in their heart space and have faith and allow things to flow much more easily and harmoniously between you both. Yeah, it's all falling apart. These are their fears, the Five of Cups. That normally shows 3 cups that are spilt over that the person's focusing on. So this person's realizing that they're always focusing on loss or fears of heartbreak or fears of being wounded. And in this traditional Five of Cups, it then normally shows 2 cups that are standing upright behind the person that they don't fully notice, and that's the Two of Cups card, which is the happy, harmonious union. So yeah, they're trying to turn their focus away from pessimistic thinking that leads to conflict. I find it hard to open up to you. Yeah, and that is because of a fear of heartbreak. So this may lead to a runner and chaser dynamic. Maybe they're running away, or maybe at other times they're chasing you for reassurance. So yeah, just a lot of fears creating a lot of instability and complications in your connection. I pushed you away because I was scared. Five of Swords. So yeah, maybe they're thinking today about how they were overly like defensive or something, and there was a power struggle, a battle kind of thing. They pushed you away, or they're realizing that their fears are what create them pushing you away subconsciously. I know this is spiritual, the Hierophant, so that's really positive. They're connecting today, meditating upon the divine, trying to listen for guidance and direction from spirit or their own intuition. Our eternal love cards. You could crush me at any moment, so I've always been on guard, okay? So there's a realization of this. This person today is realizing that there's a pattern This pattern may have repeated between you many, many times, and now they're finally understanding, they're really getting it, that it's the mind that creates the fears, and if they trust, things work out much more harmoniously between you both. I can't put my life on hold like this anymore. So they realize that their fears have been put in your connection on hold. The fears have caused them to bottle themselves up perhaps and hide away. They don't want to hide away in their life anymore or in your connection. So yeah, they're really focusing on how to resolve these difficulties. I grew up with bad role models. I have no clue how to love you like you deserve. So yeah, this person, it's like they're learning from zero, you know. They've learned they've had like bad or unhealthy role models, so they haven't learned healthy ways to be in their emotions or in relationships, so they're learning from scratch, okay? This is why it's been quite tumultuous between you and this person at times. You and I are like a ball of wool. You're one end of the string and I the other, but we're a tangled mess. Wow. So this is like the twin flame card, and you're both the same piece of string, divine masculine one end, divine feminine the other, but in the middle, that between you, there's all this karma, the tangled mess. So that is why this connection is very challenging. A lot of karma has been released. There's too many obstacles right now. Yeah, that is the karma. The obstacles, you know, this person, maybe they keep feeling heartbroken in your connection because they just want harmony, they just want peace, and then all this triggering keeps happening, all this roller coaster of emotions, which leads to feelings of instability. Yeah, very rocky at times. So these are the My Soul's Desire cards. This time around, I'll do things right. Please trust me again. Okay, so they're thinking about the times when they let you down. They allowed their thoughts and fears to get the better of them. And maybe trust has been broken because this same kind of cycle has been going on repeat many times. So they're really wanting to trust themselves and for you to trust them as well. I realize now that no other person can ever replace you. Maybe they wanted to run away because all these difficulties, all these obstacles were really coming into play, were really strong, and there was a lot of obstacles between you and this person. So maybe the grass looked greener on the other side or something, or they just wanted to run away and get away from these issues, but they realized that there is so much karma because your connection is very powerful, very strong. Yeah, I can't imagine my life without you. This is really positive. When they keep reconnecting with their heart and overcoming their fears in their heart and soul, they feel like they're meant to be with you. I can't imagine my life without you. I'm sorry I run. This is all just so intense and I don't know how to handle it. Yeah. This person feels like they go from heartbreak to heartbreak to heartbreak, ups and downs, and then it's deep love, then heartbreak, deep love. So yeah, this very well could be a twin flame connection. I've been through hell and back. Wow. So let's pull some messages out of the bag. Intimidated. Yeah, they feel intimidated by the connection because it's certainly taken them out of their comfort zone many times over, and the same will be true for you as well. Yeah, taking action. They've had an epiphany today about this pattern, this cycle, and they're taking action to heal that, release that, so you can be much more harmonious. Yeah, they're hoping and praying. They're connecting with the divine today, really looking for that guidance, really hoping and praying for that healing between you both. fear of intimacy. Yeah, this is what they're trying to overcome. Scared of commitment. So yeah, fears of intimacy, scared of commitment. Maybe this person has grown up with a lot of emotional unavailability, and your connection is very close, very emotionally intimate, and it's breaking down a lot of ancestral patterns down the family bloodline as well. So yeah, but these fears of intimacy and commitment are slowly but surely being overcome. Huge epiphany for this person about that today. That's going to make really, really positive change in the long run for your connection. So let's look at the divination dice. Ladder. Yeah, they're thinking about your connection ascending. They know that you keep going up these steps of learning deeper things with each other. The book. This is like the Akashic records. This is like your soul contract. Today they may be reading things or trying to study or watch YouTube videos or something about whatever issue they feel like you're having within your connection. They're trying to find answers online or in books. The cat. They're trying to tap into their intuition. This is someone that's very independent as well. So they're trying to work out how to integrate their independence with intimacy in your connection. And the fairy here. This is like they are listening to that divine guidance again. They're really going inwards today. And yeah, they feel like you're both in your individual towers at times. You have this connection, this oneness, but you both have thick walls around yourselves sometimes. And today they're thinking about how you may be in a time of separation, but they know that you're trying to problem solve as well as they are, and they know that you're going to come back together when the time is right. So let's look at the divination dice to finish off this reading. What additional information do you need to know about what they're thinking and feeling about you today? Okay, so we have 3 charms. Hello, I'm a bad idea. So that's what their thoughts are about themselves. They have a negative self-image that's been playing out in terms of a lot of conflict in the connection. But they're seeing beyond that today. An epiphany, wisdom's coming through. Divine guidance about that. Seeing themselves in a different light, seeing your connection in a much more positive and harmonious light. So when I see this, it's like they want to serenade you, they want harmony between you. They may be listening to relaxing music or something, just trying to connect with those higher energies and higher messages that Spirit has for them about your connection. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and been very helpful. If it has, please give it a thumbs up, write a comment, share it, and subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.